here. You're ready. Welcome to my world.
Welcome back, YouTube. It's your favorite action figure reviewer. I'm Ghost of Sparta, and in this fantastic unboxing, I'll be reviewing the Gold Ranger from Power Rangers ZEO, Hasbro's Lightning Collection. We will take a look at accessories, paint apps, sculpt, and articulation. So now, those size comparisons. Here we are with the size comparisons, and I want to thank What the Collectibles for this idea of pretty much doing the size comparisons this way so you guys can kind of see everything all around. So we got NECA, Marvel Legends, we got Pocket World, we got SH Figuarts, all size compared to the Hasbro's Lightning Collection, so you guys can get a nice well-rounded visual of the height for this figure. So let's get into this review. So now we have the Gold Ranger from Hasbro in hand, and we can actually get on with this review. Let's just have to go with and speak about the paint apps on this figure. Obviously, about 85% of this figure was molded in black plastic. I have to say, the plastic, look, I'm gonna be honest with you guys, it's been a while since I reviewed a Hasbro figure or even a Marvel Legends. One thing is they always feel kind of clunky, feel super clunky. I did review a from Bandai before they came here. I don't remember what the collection was called, but I did review him, so you guys could check out that in the link below. For some reason, the figures that are domestic figures for 20 bucks, they just feel clunky, super clunky, and I don't like it. Like, I've been so used to the imports, SH Figuarts, Pocket World, you name the brand, and they just feel so much better. They feel lighter, they feel perfect in hand. I just don't understand what the issue is, but this guy's paint is horrible. The gold is really off. It's supposed to be a little bit more shinier. Wash that they put on top right here to make this little accent come out looks gross. I'm just sad with this figure. This figure definitely gets like a D, gets a big fat D. Something about it with this figure just doesn't seem right, and I feel like they tried really hard. I know the White Ranger was a big success, but when they try to do this guy, I feel that they missed the mark a little bit. Now, as for sculpt work, it's nice that they added the detail here on the shield. You could see that they sculpted the helmet very well. It's accurate as they could get it. The rest of the sculpt work on the wrist, or excuse me, the gloves, the glove ends, we also have it on the belt. We have the sculpt on the belt as well, and then we also have sculpt work on the boots. See if I can get a focus for you guys. So yeah, you can see that there's a lot of sculptured work here, and the fact that this figure just feels clunky, it feels really heavy, because I'm pretty sure it's like, well, of course it's made of plastic, but it's just heavier plastic. I guess it's supposed to make you feel like it is more valuable. Maybe it's supposed to feel more reliable. I don't know. It reminds me of that scene from Snatched, where the guy's trying to buy a revolver from this guy named Boris the Blade, and he's like, you know, heavy's good, heavy's reliable. He's like, if it doesn't work, you could throw it at somebody. So like, I feel like you could get this figure and you could probably knock someone out with it, and you would get more value out of that than having him in your collection. I mean, yeah, just this is a bad figure. So let's get to everybody's favorite portion, which is the articulation. Head moves up, down, swivel, arm rotation, hinge, butterfly joint, swivel, bend at the elbow, swivel, and a hinge. Diaphragm joint, back, forward, side to side, diaphragm swivel, leg kicks forward, back, batic spread, swivel, bend at the knee, swivel, rocker, hinge. As for accessories with these domestic figures, you get two pairs of hands. You get a gripping hands and you get fisted hands. Thing is that with the Power Rangers, you need a open palm hand or a karate chop hand. You just need one. I don't know if, I know they released this figure twice. I know there was a release with Jason, the Red Ranger with the Dragon Shield, and then they gave you the Gold Ranger. I don't know if it had chopping hands, but it did come with a different golden staff. So yeah, that's all you get detail wise. They do have some sculpt work on the actual gloves. You can see here that there's some like part for the knuckles, and that's pretty much it when it comes to detailed work. They're very easy to swap out. They got the nice little pegs. They come out pretty easily. Actually, you have to tug on them, not too bad, but it's fairly easy to get them out. Now let's go to the rest of the accessories. All right, so we're here with the last bit of the accessories and the most important bit of accessories, because we have the staff, the Gold Ranger staff. Now this staff has some molding marks on it. The sculpt work is nice. The paint is decent. I feel the gold could have been a little bit more shinier, but I wish they would have came with a version where this moved, or they gave us one where it was already down and this was closed. I mean, there's a lot of variations they could have gave us with this, or make it so it opens and closes. I mean, I'm pretty sure they could do that. We're in 2021. We can definitely have some technology with that. We also have this effect piece that you could use to place on top of this, so it makes it look like lightning's coming out of it, because that was one of the gimmicks from the show, where lightning will come out of this and attack the enemies for a finishing move when he would fight the Zed putties or things like that. I'm a big Power Ranger fan, so I have a lot of knowledge of it. So last but not least, we have Troy, his head sculpt here, and I feel that it has a good rendition of the guy. Like, I mean, it looks just like him. If you guys think otherwise, let me know in the comments. I want to hear your guys' comments. I love reading your guys' comments. Just to be honest, I answer everybody as best as I can, but I love reading and answering you guys. You guys are very important, all my subscribers and non-subscribers. Also, if you're a non-subscriber, I notice I have a big percentage of people who aren't subscribed to this channel watching it. Do me a favor and hit that subscribe button. Doesn't cost anything. It's free. The support would be tremendous. So please hit that subscribe button and throw a little like in there too, so that way the support of the I'm Ghost of Sparta channel gets a little bit bigger, and we can, you know, we can give some competition to the other guys that are out there, because there's only like 4 or 5 guys that are doing this, and I want to try to nudge them out of the way or be just as good as them. So back to the review. Like I said, this head sculpt's really nice, and I think that's what Hasbro's biggest selling point is, that they're giving us little head sculpts of unmasked Rangers, and they look really nice. I think I just got lucky with this one. I don't know if anybody had one that looked terrible, but the eyes look nice. They have the detail of the scar. I mean, the cheekbones. You have the wavy hair. We have the wavy hair. Mine came with a little defect on top. And so, yeah, this figure, the head has like a big ball peg that goes in there, or ball hinge. So you have to really push down to be able to get it to snap in. But with all that being said, let's go to my final thoughts. So right off the back, wrap this. I haven't got much photos of this guy because he wasn't that posable. I mean, Power Rangers was known for its acrobatics. It was also known for a lot of martial arts and, you know, fast things like that. I couldn't really pose him that well because of how clunky he feels and some of the joints. I mean, you could get him in good stylish poses when it comes to him standing or, you know, with his staff and things like that, but I feel that they missed an opportunity with certain hands. If they just had some nice open palm hands, like a karate chop in a sense, get you kind of guys an idea like that, so that way he can have had a little bit more stylish ways of posing. I mean, you guys can see from the pictures that I'm showing, it's not a lot. They kind of look clunky, and that's how this figure is. Bad paint apps, feels pretty heavy, but has some good detail for sculpt work. But other than that, I mean, from being a huge Power Ranger fan, a little disappointed. I feel that there were some, you know, the SH Figuarts figures feel a lot better and look a lot better, in my opinion. But I mean, you gotta compare $60 to $20, so $40 extra gets you a little bit more. And yeah, I think I'm gonna stick with, you know, my imports going forward. But you know, if I find some domestic figures that catch my eye and I think the audience wants to pretty much want me to review, you know, I'll pick him up. But I picked up this guy because I got him on a good deal, and you know, I know he's a chase figure. So with all that being said, guys, I hope you guys appreciated this review. All I can say is that if you guys are gonna pick him up for a collectible, pick him up, leave him in his box, showcase him that way. As putting him on the shelf in a display, probably not a good idea. I mean, if you guys can prove me wrong, link me to your Instagram. I would love to see pictures of this figure in all kinds of poses or in dioramas. Would really love that. But if you guys want more information on this page, please look at the links in the description below, so you guys can get my Facebook, my Instagram, and my Twitter to stay up to date with the channel. Also, please, like I mentioned before, hit that subscribe button so you don't miss anything else, and that also hit that bell icon so you get notifications whenever I upload a video. And I love reading your guys' comments. Just want to make that very clear. But this video has come to an end, and like always, everybody, I will see you guys on the next review.